so another big fight has arrived for this outstanding boxer, and certainly we could talk about other parts of his game, but I know you like to lead the dance when it comes to his hands because they are sharp.
Yeah, Johnny, when he's most comfortable, when he's having his most success, it's whenever he's comfortable in the boxing realm. When he can fight behind that beautiful jab, set up the 1-2, set up the jab, right hand, and also those body shots. You see him turn and pivot and dig right up under the elbow with those body shots that can really put his opponent down. So while he may not like to be called a boxer, he wants to be called mixed martial artist, being a boxer is what's allowed him to be where he is today.
And you know what? When Bruce Buffer announces him here in a few minutes, he'll call you mixed martial artist, but we'd like to see the hands here tonight. This dude is an absolute marauder, high-level wrestler, and when he is at his suffocating best, punishing UFC fighters on the canvas, looks like he might be able to make a real concerted world title run, at least to me.
You know, not many guys can use that skill set almost singularly. We saw Khabib Nurmagomedov early in his career essentially just wrestle and dominate people. And that is the approach that this young man is taking. He is so good at getting in your face and making you work. You gotta be preemptive. You cannot allow him to grab your leg. If you get your leg, you're going down. You gotta be moving, you gotta stay on your feet, because this guy, if you get your leg, he's like a dog on a bone, and it's that single leg, a thing of beauty.
And he basically guaranteed a finish here tonight. Certainly believes the takedown is gonna be there, and we will not be surprised if he goes for one.
But John, is that in the matchup, or is that in his belief in his skill set that he's gonna finish this fight? Unreal.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the People's Champ, Tito Ortiz!
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, Wanderlei Silva back in the octagon tonight. We'll see if his attacking, marauding style is on full display yet again. You know this is a guy who fights like he's double parked out front. Let's see if Wanderlei... Right there, his opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh my goodness, what a kick. Oh, that's big.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range though with it.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And there it is, the uppercut lands. That is nice. He told us that weapon would be there, and he got it right up the gut there on the wrestler.
He said he had some things to deter him from level changing. It seems as though he was talking about the uppercut because it landed, and it landed effectively.
Silva gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Silva. There's another power takedown there. And now is where things could get really interesting. Making all these shots count.
Oh, right into mount. Now Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going down. An elbow!
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Cole's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do eventually, it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Tito going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Silva gets back up again. Nicely done. Judo toss. Made it look easy.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position. There it is. Now he's on the mount. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Back mount now. Thought about a joke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Under a minute now to go, round one. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tito. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
Great ground and pound by this man.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Final seconds here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Round two straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to... What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you a
Both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear.
Oh, he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Trying to stay in this fight. the takedown, no problem. And now a little separation between the two fighters. Silva gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
4 strikes to the head.
Silva's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Gotta think that bodily investment is gonna pay dividends later in the fight. Big power shot there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? He would appear to be in real trouble.
He passes the half. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches.
Tito's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Silva. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer. Oh, big shots here. Just misses with the left hook. Well, Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the game.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. He's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Big shots landed by him now. $20 seconds to go.
There will be no yellow flag for targeting. This ain't football. In fighting, it's all fair, and it's getting worse.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Checks the leg kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the... What a strike from off of his back. Silva's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Locked in on the Kimura now. Now he's got to get his knees above the head, separate the arm from the body, and then just turn to try to get him to tap.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow!
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes. Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your legs able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Oh, no. This man is landing brutal ground and pound. He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Takes his back now. Silva's has got full mount now.
In the half guard.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Silva. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
How about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Ortiz. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Ortiz is going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
You have to fight back.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Wanderlei Silva. Ground and pound strike there now. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
Silva's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight.
He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, these grounds. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, the People's Champ, Tito Ortiz!
So a familiar visual for mixed martial arts fans as Tito Ortiz gets his hand raised in the octagon yet again. I thought he put it all together here tonight.